rise.
Good morning. Please say your full name.
Keisavious Elmore.
Mr. Elmore, I am Judge Tweedy. I'm presiding over your bond hearing. I'm not here to find you innocent or guilty. To everyone in the courtroom, please do not interrupt. Only speak when spoken to. Mr. Elmore, you've been charged with the following charges: 5 counts of attempted murder, 1 count of possession of a weapon during a violent crime, discharging firearms into a dwelling, and criminal conspiracy. As I stated, I am not here to find you innocent or guilty. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to be present at your trial. If you fail to appear, your trial may proceed in your absence. You have the right to a trial by jury or trial by judge. You have the right to a preliminary hearing. You also have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one may be appointed to you. In the event that you decide you do not want legal counsel to represent you, you have the right to do so. However, realize that representation can be dangerous, as an attorney will be more knowledgeable of the court rules and laws that apply to your case. If the charges that have been brought against you are dismissed, discharged, or no cross if you're found not guilty, you may have your record expunged. Also, it is your responsibility to update the court anytime your contact information may change. Do you have any questions about your rights at this time?
No, ma'am.
Okay. As I stated earlier, you do have the right to a preliminary hearing, given that these are high court offenses. What will take place at the hearing, should you request it, the court will review the evidence to determine if it is substantial to move forward to trial. If you wish to request this hearing, you need to do so within 10 days by submitting this form right here. Today makes day 1 of day 10. Any questions about that, right?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now an officer, please. The form that the officer is placing in front of you is your checklist regarding your rights. Line 2 confirms that you are aware that this is your bond hearing and that you have the right and obligation to appear in court. If not, have any questions about those rights, please initial on line 2. Line 3 confirms that you're aware of your right to a preliminary hearing. If not have any questions about that right, please initial on line 3 only. Line 4 confirms that you're aware of your right to a trial by jury or trial by judge. If not have any questions about their right, initial on line 4. All right, flip over, please. Line 5 confirms that you are aware that you have the right to an attorney and what you've been charged with.
That's right there.
Good mind this.
Right here.
Again, do you have any questions about your rights?
No, ma'am.
Okay, sign where it says defendant's signature at the bottom, please. At this time, do we have any representatives here on behalf of the victims? Would any of you like to speak? Yes. Okay, so here's what will happen. I will give the victim the opportunity to speak to the court directly. I will then allow the defendant to speak, and then the representative of the victim will have the final say before I set bond. Please come forward. Yes. You may speak.
First and foremost, I would just like to send my condolences to the family that lost their loved one. And second of all, it's a bad situation for us all, but it could very well be any of our children. And I'm still fearful for my life because I do reside at the residence where it took place. And that's all. Thank you.
Okay. Do you have anything you would like to say?
I'm sorry.
You have the final say. Is there anything you'd like to say before I move forward with bond?
No, ma'am.
Thank you. Mr. Elmore, There are two conditions in which I am setting on bond. You're not to have any contact with the victim or the victim's family directly or indirectly. That means do not email, do not text, do not utilize social media to contact them, do not use anyone to contact them on your behalf. No contact means
I'm sorry.
no contact means no contact. Do you have any questions about that condition of bond?
No, ma'am.
You're also ordered not to return to the incident location. Do you have any questions about that?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Given the nature of the alleged crime, I'm going to move forward with setting bond. Given the nature of the alleged crime, this court will deny bond at this time. You will appear before a circuit court judge at further notice. And that concludes this hearing.
Come on.